Hey, welcome to your Gemini horoscopes for the week of September 10th through September 16th. No planets. In Gemini this week, we continue to have Vespa's influence for one more week, and focus continues to be on finances for one more week as well. To me, the combination of Vespa, which is all about security to me, that feeling of being a child and laying in front of the fireplace and looking into that fire and feeling myself in a very secure place, is what Vespa is all about. And when we're talking about finances, again, we're talking about financial security. What is funny to me is I feel like I've been talking about this with you guys literally for like weeks and weeks and weeks now, but it's important. Most of the Geminis that I know, they go in one or two different directions. They're really big on, on finances and how you use your money and how your money works for you. And then others are like the money comes in and then it just goes out. And when the money comes in and it just goes out, there is no financial security because you're not allowing the money to work for you in the way that it needs to work for you. Now, I'm not saying all of you Geminis go out and invest in the stock market either. That could work for you and it could really work against you. It's too much of a wild card. But it is making sure that you have certain things set up for your financial security. For instance, making sure that you have a savings account and that money is going into that savings account so that when you have to replace something on your car, replace or fix an appliance in your house, you have the money to fall back on. It's miserable when you don't. The other thing is that's really important also is to look towards your future security as well. Now, Gemini, the sign of Gemini and the personality of Gemini is not necessarily known for planning ahead. They pretty much, most Geminis that I know are fly by the seat of their pants kind of individuals, unless they have a partner that is more grounded and can sort of help navigate them in the right direction, providing they listen to that partner, that is. So I also feel that because we are ending our time with Vespa, that this week is a really good time to focus on that long-term financial security also. It's a really common thing. I've done it myself, actually. When you're young, you're like, oh yeah, I know I got to put aside for my retirement, but I've got so much time before then. Well, fast forward 20 years and now literally half that time is gone. So now I have 20 years instead of 40 years in order to think about this. And it becomes a lot less comfortable when you're looking at it in that way. Now let's project 10 to 15 years. What do you have set aside to take care of you when you can no longer work? And this is a really important thing to be focusing on, even if it's way more fun to just let the money come in and go right out again. I get that. It's also not good for you if you wind up having a really long retirement where you can't work and you don't have any money. So this week really is about making sure that you've made that plan already, that you've cemented the plan, that you know what the plan is, double checking the plan to make sure that the plan works for you and not necessarily for somebody else, and just making sure that all of those things are taken care of so that from here on out, things just run smoothly. You have your plan, you have everything set up, and you can go ahead and take care of that. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. I would love that. If you are listening and not viewing, that's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. And of course, go to and check out heavymetalpsychic.com. You can book time there. There's membership info there. There's all kinds of really cool stuff on the website for you guys to check out, and more coming along. I'm Melissa Bruce, the Heavy Metal Psychic. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. In the meantime, you guys make it a financially productive week, because trust me, 20 years from now, you're going to thank me for that. I'll see you guys next week.